Hello and welcome. You join me, ADG, for what I hope to be a good Nations Cup race. First of the new championship. And it's at the Nürburgring in the Group 3 cars. 15 laps in the actual race. This is just the end of the practice session before qualifying starts. Yeah, the actual race is 15 laps, and quite interestingly, the tyre wear's on times 10 and the fuel is on times 3. So I'd be expecting a pit stop. I've not done a trial run with the actual tyre and fuel wear on, but I imagine there will be a pit stop involved. The fastest tyres you can pick are the mediums. There's no soft or super soft options, so I think pretty much everyone will be running around on the mediums. And yeah, see how we go. So just coming towards the end of the practice session. I might just finish this lap off if I'm lucky before it finishes. And then if I remember rightly, I haven't done one of these for ages, but we get a qualifying session of about 10 minutes if I remember correctly, and then we're into the 15 lap race. Just looking to have a good clean race, keep it consistent and see where I come really. Not really got ambitions of being too high up, just because I don't want to be too disappointed when I see my qualifying time down the bottom somewhere probably. So we'll just see where we come in qualifying and go from there. Can't really treat it any differently. Did have a little practice earlier, so I'm not completely unpracticed. Not a bad lap time, that. Well, for me anyway. Fastest guys in the world, they're doing 153s round here, 153.5 or thereabouts, which is about 3 seconds quicker than what I've done. So I'm in 11th place. Great. Oh no, I'm not. Qualifying outside. So used to it just popping up and being the position that you're in for the race. Momentary lapse of memory there. So that's not qualifying positions. That's the 20 people that are involved. There's no names with a quick scan through that I recognise there. So all complete strangers to me. I don't know why, but I always get slightly nervous before these races. Just a little bit. I put some extra pressure on myself because it's one of these apparent important races. Right, so we've got a little warm up and then the 10 minutes qualifying session with everyone on track at the same time, which qualifying normally in the daily races you qualify on your own and then you put into the race afterwards. Everyone's on the track at the same time by the look of it. This is a quick 2-minute practice session and then heading into the qualifying. Get on the brakes, make sure I don't plough anyone. A lot of AMGs out there by the look of it. Hopefully I can make a bit of difference in qualifying. Get myself, I'd like to aim for about top 6, but we'll see. Can get a bit hectic these qualifying sessions with 20 cars on track. You can struggle sometimes and run out of time to actually get a decent lap in if there's people making mistakes in front of you and all sorts going on. and then giving yourself at least one bad lap to to deal with from your own driving. So, try rush out. If I don't get out straight away, then I might as well hang back and let a few people leave the pits before me. Ah, what's all this? Oh, there's a proper... Oh, bloody hell, this has got a bit more professional. Tell it's a while since I've done one. It's probably been there forever, that, but forgotten about all these little touches that are slightly different to the normal races. So I'm not out anywhere near first, so I might pull over straight away and just get out of the way and let a few people pass, find a bit of space. Don't like this guy weaving around, you don't have to heat your tyres up, mate. Try to get in front of this guy and it looks like a reasonable place. Guy in 6th position looks like he's going a reasonable pace. Found myself a reasonable little spot on the track to take as mine. Hopefully the guy in front's decent enough for me not to catch him up straight away. At the same time I don't want him to that good because I want to out-qualify him. Hope you can hear me. I've just realised my mic isn't that close, but it can be a bit loud sometimes. If it's too close, probably a little bit better. I need to get past this guy now. If he's going to do stuff like that on the qualifying lap, then I don't want to be behind him. Bad line. Come on guys, what are you doing in front? I don't like all this. What are you trying to do? Trying to find a little spot? Or you should have done it earlier. Oh come on guy in front, don't do this to me. Going to be overtaking him into the first corner at this rate if I'm not careful. Oh my god I am as well. Alright, on to the first qualifying lap where I'm just going to have to try and get a lap in even if I have to be a bit slow behind this guy, but can't really go for an overtake on a qualifying lap unless it's a really easy one. Here we go though. Not quite. Kind of need to get past this guy. Can't have people holding me up. How are you meant to get anywhere in these qualifying sessions if you've got idiots like this? Where's he going to go as well? He's got a car right in front of him. Need to find a gap, and this is not it. I'm just going to waste a lap. I've already wasted this one, I suppose, so I might as well waste it even more. Back right off and let people through. Big gap there I could have had. Wait a bit longer and just hope this works out for me. It's a bit risky I suppose because I'm just giving time away. I've only got 10 minutes. There's only 6 minutes left really, but hopefully it works out for me. And it was worth doing, giving myself a reasonable gap. First couple of people crossing over the line, setting the times. Right, I should be able to get 2 laps in, including this one, so I better make them good. Bit wide at the apex, try and carry some kind of speed. What's that friggin' idiot doing? Suppose he was out of the way enough, I went ultra wide. Right, hopefully I've got no one messing up in front of me, so I can get a clear run in for a decent banker lap, and then I've got a fast lap to come after it, and I think that'll be qualifying over. Absolute shambles on the first lap with everyone trying to sort themselves out, and then just slow people in front of us just holding us up on our first qualifying lap. So I've dropped right back to try and gain some kind of clear space to have a decent lap or two. On the brakes a bit early there, but I always mess that corner up more often than not, so I've messed that up as well. A terrible line into there. In practice I was doing 156.5 or somewhere near that, so that's what I'm aiming for in qualifying, if not faster obviously. I forgot we've got tyre wear on, bollocks. Wondered why that guy was heading to the pits then. Means that my next lap might not be quicker, which I was hoping for it to be. That's really slow, 158 point. Jesus Christ, right, this needs to be good. The guy coming out of the pits in front of me, brilliant. Gone deep again into T1. Oh, so slow out of there, what am I doing? Car feels a bit different to practice for some reason. I'm sure it isn't, but I'm not driving it anywhere near the same. I'm in 9th at the moment. It's not the worst position in the world, but it's not the best. It's going to be a bit of a battle to make my way anywhere close to the top from there. Overtaking on the qualifying lap does not help me, mate. Thank you though. Bit of a slide as we came out of there. I'm nearly a second down on my time. Tyres have gone too much already, I think. So I've messed up qualifying really. 9th place. Oh god. Not one to be proud of. I've got to need a drink. Excuse me. So all is lost really. Oh no, I've just remembered. I think they've changed it. Oh, for frig's sake. This is my own fault for not knowing all the little updates and stuff that they do. I think they've changed it so you actually get your final lap in, so I could have gone into the pits then. Oh no, it wouldn't have made any difference. Should have gone the pits the lap before. What am I thinking about that for? Let's actually drive this car half reasonably before we jump into this race. I haven't even done a decent lap yet, it's felt like. I know the tyre wear is going, but I can still get used to what it's like. Oh my god. Right, I need to stop talking as well, naturally. Forget that I'm streaming. Just sit here silently and concentrate. too early. Excuse me. Got a touch of the Theresa Mays. Got something stuck in my throat or something. Can't seem to clear it. Nice political reference there. Very current. So down with the kids, so cool. That was about the worst qualifying I've done for a long time, but mainly my own fault for not changing my tyres, not realising there was tyre wear on until later on. I knew it was on in the race, I don't know why, I just didn't even consider it being on in qualifying. It's because I've just been practising away and it wasn't on. I think it's just led me to forget about it. Anyway, it's my fault, 9th it is, see what we can do. Couple of Spaniards in front of me. Can be a bad thing. A lot of people in the AMG, so I've got a reasonable chance. I don't know if it's a standing start or a rolling start. It's going to be absolute chaos at T1 either way. Someone's just put me into 10th as well. So someone's just moved up and dropped me down one place. A couple of people still just running. Guy in 8th, no improvement, sticks in 8th. So I'm starting in 10th now. 20 people in this race, so main thing is I don't go backwards from 10th. Right, I'm going to start on the medium surely. Or do you go on the hards and actually try and battle it out? It's going to be a pit stop. What's that? Point table. Right. Just got to wait, I think. Not used to all this, it's slightly different. And I bloody brought a drink up, which is a right schoolboy error. Luckily I've got one that I hope hasn't been sat there for days. I must have brought up earlier. There's no mould on top anyway. Right. Oh, come on, let's have a good one. I'm almost putting too much pressure on myself here. I'm going to end up making mistakes. Just need to drive. Just drive the car and see where we come. Oh my god. Bit over the top. Woo! I forgot how exciting it all is. The medal that no one wants on the mantelpiece. Beautiful. Ah, well, I've got a tear in my eye now. Mainly from how loud it was. Right. I'm gonna have to shut up and keep waffling on. It's a habit of mine. Oh my god, let's get on with it, for God's sake. I forgot about all this bloody messing about, sitting around. By the time you actually start the race, you've forgotten what you're bloody doing. No one's even giving us a rev. What's wrong with people? Go on. It's an AMG race pretty much. Okay, I'm going to go to a bit more effort than most, so turn of the wheels and everything. Whilst revving. Crikey. Oh my god, 20 people to go through as well. Well, that interested in everyone's lap times and where they came, I'd have bloody taken a screenshot of it. This is slightly infuriating. I don't know why. I'm being really impatient, but come on. Right. Here we go. Oh, it's a rolling start at least. That's good news for the first corner, or should be. Just got to make sure I get through that first section okay, with no trouble from behind, and hopefully no trouble in front that causes me any issues, and then it should be away really. So let's see if I can beat my starting position, 10th. It's generally all I try and do in every race I do. Whoa, bloody hell, bad time to start me just halfway around the last corner. I thought I could get away with just planting the foot, but it kicked me out a little bit. It's given me a bit of a gap to the guy in front and behind. Oh my god, I'm late on the brakes. What the hell? I didn't want to brake. I broke at the normal place I braked then, and that didn't feel right. Feels like the car's heavier than it was or something. Anyway, just forget about that. We'll get in one place with someone going off, so we're in 9th. Try and get into this 15 laps. We'll try and look after my tyres the best I can, and basically I'm going to shut up now and just stick to the racing. I'm going to have to back out of this unless he... I have nowhere to go there really. Awkward position I put myself in really. Bit silly. Just when you get the run on someone you don't want to turn it down even if it is around the outside for the next corner. Up into 8th. Looking to settle into it. I keep saying I'm going to shut up and then 2 seconds later I start again. Feel I owe some kind of entertainment to it other than the terrible driving I'll probably do. Lap 1 over, that's a good start at least. 2 places gained, but potentially 2 faster people behind me that might come back through. I hate that first corner, it's so clumsy. Feels horrible to go through. Right on the tail of this guy in front, can get. Thought about going for it then, but it's not the wisest of corners to overtake on, especially the way I had my car angled to do it. I would have just made contact, inevitably. A bad line into there, trying to force that guy to do something in front of me to give me the inside line, but he didn't fall for it. I ended up slowing myself down quite considerably, so that wasn't very clever either. Making a few little errors here and there. I'm all trying different stuff really though. Guys in front are pulling away a little bit. I need to get past this guy. Oh god. Oh, they're all crashing in front. It's another position gained. There's someone ghosts as they get hit or went wide or whatever happened. Started. I need to nail the braking down here. I feel like I've got to go so early to keep it cautious, and then anyone that fancies it can have a go at me from behind, really. Oh, please don't be a corner cut. Took quite a lot of curb there. All bunching up ahead by the look of it, so good for me. As long as I don't catch them all on the same corner, that is. Oh, mate, gone wide. Oh no, oh for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake, I hate fucking shit like that. Tried my best to avoid him and keep some kind of momentum going to not lose my position, but I got it wrong. Straight into the back of him. I've now picked up front aero damage and dropped myself back into 9th place, so terrible mistake. Looks like he's doing something strange again now and getting side by side. Oh, what the hell? Rammed from behind, hit the guy in front. It's all kicking off. This is more what we're expecting. Thought it was a bit calm those first few laps. Back up into 6th somehow with a bit of argy-bargy. Don't know how that's worked out, but I'm not going to complain. I've got my damage now though, so I'm really at risk of getting hit. I did weave a little bit there, so I can't really complain about the guy hitting me from behind that time. I did make it a little unpredictable. Give me some frigging space, mate. I'm side by side with you. Don't really trust this guy next to me, which isn't great. We've got to concentrate on avoiding him rather than racing. Hopefully that's good enough exit to get a bit of a run and just concentrate on being in front. I need to try and prolong my pit stop so I can get the damage fixed. I don't want 2 pit stops really. What lap are we on? Oh, guy in 4th's pulled over to one side. Can I get past him? Unghost just as we're side by side, mid-corner, which is convenient. Oh, what the hell are you doing? I'm giving you room. Why are people hitting me when I'm frigging giving them the apex? For fuck's sake. I'm a pretty calm frigging guy, but Jesus Christ, race properly, please. Don't mean that much to you, surely. You're not going to do very well in the frigging World Finals if you ever got there. I did not really consider this element of crap drivers thrown into the mix. I'm so used to racing with decent guys these days that I suppose I treat it. I forgot that it's a bit of a luxury. Rammed again from behind. Cheers guys. Oh, my damage has gone, nice. Ah, it must be just whatever that silly damage setting is where it disappears after a bit, which I don't think is silly anymore. Come on. Tyre wear's looking reasonable, it's not too bad. Can carry on certainly for another few laps. Pulling a little gap on the guy behind, which is crucial for me because I need to get a bit of a gap to get any kind of concentration going on in front of me rather than behind. So I'm completely focused now in front. Obviously a quick glance to make sure he's not catching again, but try and make it work now. Made my way through the beginning stage half reasonably, apart from ramming some guy, and then a bit of a dodgy move in the braking zone on some other guy, and then got rammed from behind. So there's two things that have been my fault really so far. 3 into 1 does not go. Who's going to go wide? What's going to happen? 2 of them go wide, 1 picks up a penalty. Very defensive driving from, well, I'm going to say the AMG, but we're all in AMGs. The guy in 3rd as he was, and then gets rammed by the guy that was in 4th that's now in front of me. Puts him off, which is all good news for me. Some just nicely following him. And we've still got sight of the actual leaders in front as well, so this could turn into a better race than I imagined, especially from a 10th place qualifying. Oh, that's understeer to the max. I don't know what's wrong with me as well. I can't shut up. I feel like it's helping me somehow, so I'm going to carry on. Almost not concentrating too much can help you sometimes. Guy in front, 6-second penalty now, so you can't see me struggling to get past him. He's going to drop back a few places, I'd imagine, with that. So he's going to start dropping it now, which puts me up into 3rd. Right, this is the chance I needed, so I've just got the chance to try and catch the guys in front. They're quite close to each other, so potentially they're slowing each other down a bit. All things I'm thinking straight away. So got a genuine chance. I'm already on the podium if I stay where I am. I've got a genuine chance of actually trying to catch him here without any fear of what's going on behind. Oh, that's a bit deeper. Slow through there. Just didn't want to go off with understeer again. What's wrong with me? I keep getting that wrong. Terrible couple of corners there, which has given the guy behind the chance to catch me, which he's done quite nicely and quickly. So he's 0.7 behind me pretty much. I hope he's not a rammer. I hope that in the penalty, that was a bit of a corner cut on the second part of the chicane. Got massive understeer now. I do need to pit soon. It's costing me a lot of time now, I can feel it. I'm not even paying attention to the times. Well, mind you, it hasn't cost me that much time at all. So we've got to be careful though, coming out of corners like this now. It's easy to have a moment. When the rear tyres start going, it can catch you out quite drastically. If you're not careful. Come on, turn in, for God's sake. Felt like we're on full lock then. Gonna have to pit soon. It's killing me, is this? Can't get any pace out of the car at all. I'm not driving brilliantly. I'm never going to be the best driver in the world, but still. Come back to the bloody apex, Jesus Christ, I have to wait a long time. The tyres to get any kind of grip at the front. This guy behind me is giving me a little bit of a concern now. He's quite close. I might have to just let him past and consider my pit stop really. If he gets anywhere near me, not battle too hard with him, just lose us both time. I'm not bothered about him losing time, but I am about me. So give him room at the apex, but stick to the inside for the last corner. Hopefully he doesn't force a stupid one. Yeah, managed to get away with a terrible line. He's down the inside now, so brake early, let him go and try and get the cut back. He's got the tyres on me though at the end of the day, so stupid to battle with him too hard. How long is everyone going into this race before they pit? That's what I'm wondering now. I'm going to come in at the end of this one, definitely. It's just too bad now, is the tyre wear. Doesn't even feel like I'm driving around very fast. Oh, wanted to go on me then. Trying to keep it steady now. I'm so conscious that tyres have really gone. It's so easy to make a mistake. We're 8 laps in, so I can comfortably go and get some fresh mediums and know that they'll last till the end. So I'm already more than halfway through the race. Just need to have a look at the fuel, so probably a little splash of fuel just to make sure I do make it to the end. Should do the job. Oh come on, bloody hell, it just does not want to turn through there. Understeers wider and wider and you're not even on the power. No, I'm definitely coming in. Lost 3 seconds through this lap so far and I haven't even finished it yet. And it hasn't been a particularly bad lap. Guy in front in second place is coming in. This can be a bit of a tricky corner. Follows obviously the line of the last corner. Oh! I've just pressed no fuel. For God's sake, what the hell have I just done that for you? I wish you could go back. Oh fuck, no. No! I've just ruined my race. With that one press of the button, don't matter what you do on the wheel and the pedals, one press of the button in the pits and you can ruin your race. Which I've just done. Unless I can just about eke the fuel to the end, but I'm not even going to think about it at the moment. Try and make a place or two up on these tyres and then worry about it further into the last couple of laps. Right, I've got a genuine chance to catch here. I don't think that many people have pitted really. I need to make advantage whilst I've got it. Oh god, didn't actually touch him but forced myself down the inside. It's a bit risky that, but it worked. Gonna be honest, I didn't fully intend on doing it. I was a bit late on the brakes, but I just managed to hold it at the side of him so he couldn't come back to the apex really. And as soon as I didn't touch him, I didn't actually do anything wrong. So up into 5th. Looks like this guy needs to pit as well. Everyone going pretty slow in front. Right, let's check out the fuel situation. Where is it? So 4.9 remaining, Jesus Christ. That is a bit of a worry. Not too bad I suppose, but still. Wasn't the panic that I needed. I'm so reluctant to do any fuel saving. I always have been. I hate fuel saving. It's just not what racing's about. I I'd rather almost run out of fuel. Obviously I wouldn't, but I'm almost that stubborn with the opinion I've got of it. Come on, just need to get Marky Boy in front now. Big slide, took a risk, but worked out for me, decent exit out of there. Pulled a little bit into him. Oh, slow through again, I'm just rolling it in too much. Oh, deep. Oh, guy behind me is that fast guy that caught me really quickly before, so got him to worry about in a minute, as he looks like he's reeling me in quite quickly. Still got a gap to him, it's not to worry about at the moment. I need to pick up my pace through here, especially whilst I've got the fresher tyres. Whew. Bit of a moment. Whoa, I could have possibly have dived down his inside there, but it was all over the place. I don't know what would have happened. He certainly probably, well, I put money on that he would have hit me, so it wasn't the wisest thing to do, but I was tempted. I'm not going to lie. Right, let's see if we can get down his inside here. Come on. Nope, does he go deep? Can I get back? Nope, he holds the apex nicely. He's just slowing me down, this guy now, dropping me to the guy behind, so I need to use everything I can to try and get past him, really. A lot of the corners on this track though aren't the best of overtaking corners, in my opinion. We're incredibly close to his rear then, nearly hit him. This is about the best corner to overtake down, but I'm not that confident on the brakes through it, so it's about the worst corner for me personally to overtake through, and the best probably on the track, probably the best opportunity on the track. Anyway, he makes a little bit of a mistake, catches a bit of oversteer, but loses time, and gives me, I come out of there in third though, so I ain't got the run. That was stupid, just giving any kind of advantage back to him by coming out of that last corner in the wrong gear. Gonna go for a defensive line. Oh my god. He's gonna get the undercut on me. Nope, he's messed it up a bit. Oh, I don't like the pressure from behind. There's two of them now ganging up on me. Oh, he's down the inside. Sorry pal, I didn't actually see that. If I'd have seen you come in, I would have give you room. Little red mark on my SR. It's a good little race going on here, but in these kind of races I don't really want a good race. I want to be out front winning. No, every good race is obviously welcome. Oh, sorry. God, what's wrong with me and the brakes on this thing? I'm making a few mistakes now. Sorry pal, it's not actually made much difference. It's not giving either of us damage, I don't imagine, so just a bit of a mistake that's lost us a little bit of time and ruined my clean reputation that I didn't have. I'm gonna be honest, I'm getting a sweat on. Whew. This guy's incredibly close behind me. Everyone's looking for the chance now. Towards the end. Getting messy through that chicane when you've got to defend to the guy behind. It's bad enough to get through there anyway, but when you're trying to defend as well, it gives you an even worse line through there. Oh, come on, don't be breaking slipstreams. Just give me it. Don't be tight. I don't feel like I've got it on the brakes anyway to be able to overtake, really. I need mistakes to happen in front of me to have a chance, really. I don't feel like I can really force a dive on the brakes. Especially when we're all in the same car. It makes it incredibly hard to do. I'll have a look here, but doubt it. A little touch on him. Again, I could argue that's just racing though. That's not dirty driving, really. I would say he'd probably argue the opposite. He's got to give me more room though, this is the thing. I realise when you're racing side by side with someone, you have got to give a little bit of respect and room to each other. Like I've just done there to him for the apex. I've actually got my nose just ahead. Oh no. I backed out of my decision as I was on the brakes then. My god, that was a hairy one. Whew. That was a really bad decision from me there. I went for a defensive line basically, and then thought no halfway through, lifted off the brakes, and then just as soon as I did that I was going deep. Another SR for me as the guy behind just hit me. As far as I was concerned, I didn't do anything wrong. Not doing me any favours for the SR this one. Sportsmanship rating. Right, there's my warning. That's the one that I forgot about. I need to pay a lot of attention to. Got 2 laps, so I better... Oh my god, I'm going to miss it. Jump in the pits. Fuck's sake. What the hell? Can I do anything more to ruin my race? Oh, do I want tyres? No, not really. Tiny splash of fuel. I can't believe I pressed... Told you I'd ruin my race as soon as I did it. Back into 10th as well. Well, no, 5th. Oh, 5th with a gap as well. That's not too bad. At least I'm out of that battle that we're going on. I can relax a little bit maybe. We've still got bad tyres though. Can't believe I'm still in 5th after that second stop. That's quite good. That's actually put me in a better place. And I was only, where was I? In 4th anyway, so I've only lost 1 position. It's not bad really. It's not bad for a really bad error of not putting any fuel in. Right. Need to get 2 more half reasonable laps in. And I can consider this quite a disastrous race, but actually not too bad a result. But consistency wise and actual racecraft wise, it's been a difficult one. Some tricky opponents to race side by side with, plus a few of my own little mistakes chucked in there, a few little touches here and there, a few rams into people behind as I get it completely wrong on the brakes, or they just don't seem to work. Which is just a racing driver's excuse. It's all my own fault at the end of the day. I hope there's someone else in the same fuel predicament in front of me and they have to either fuel save massively or they're heading to the pits as we speak. That'd be nice. That's just wishful thinking, I think. So we're on to the last lap. How long's this taken? Oh, about half an hour. Been a bit of a struggle as well with this 10 times fuel tyre wear. It does start affecting you really quite quickly after a few laps of fresh tyres. More of a struggle of getting the traction down in the AMG once the rear tyres have gone, and then you end up all over the place just because you can't really control the rear properly. And it always wants to kick on you through every corner on the exit. So the guy behind is catching me a little bit, but I think I've got enough of a gap of it to him to not worry. I hope. Yeah, should be fine. Saying that, whew, a bit wide through there. Oh, don't be doing that. Massive oversteer and weight transfer for me to catch. Last couple of corners and I've got myself a 5th place, which say the first time I've done one for a long time. The competition I've come up against and how I've driven, I consider a decent finish. Obviously not the best, I would have liked to have won the race, but wouldn't we all like to win every race? But I'm happy with that. Whoop whoop whoop. God, I need to take this jumper off. I'm frigging absolutely burning up. So quite interesting, the winner was actually in a V12 Vantage, and everyone up to 7th place, 8th place is in a AMG after that. Oh, my ears are sweating and everything. Oh, not that you need to know, but whew. Penalty free as well, unlike some other people on the board. Not that it means anything, but don't know how when I got so many little touches here, there and everywhere. A lot of rams from behind as well in that, in the first couple of laps. Look how scarred the car is. You've ruined my livery. Oh, I have, more appropriately. So, that's about that. Points earned, 761. Yeah. Went up 5 places, started in 10th, finished in 5th. Again, can consider that a decent race for that, in that regard. Anyway, right, thank you for say that again. Thank you very much for watching. If you have done, thanks for getting this far. If you are listening to this little bit, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. If you haven't subscribed already, feel free to do so. There's no obligation, but it would be nice. And give us a like if you like this. So yeah, take care. See you again soon. And hopefully, if you have your own race, it goes a little bit better than that. If not, you win. So give it a good shot yourself. And see you again soon. Like I say, take care. Bye.